I ain't been on here in a minute. Like, I just been in mommy mode. Y'all see my skin, chocolate. I've been outside with these kids. Y'all know they out for the summer. We out here in Texas and we just been living life. But I just was up and I couldn't sleep. And y'all know anytime I get up and I can't sleep, I feel like God want to talk to me. So I got a little download or whatever. So I'm going to tell y'all this. Keep going, okay? Because we are here. It's definitely happening. Like, these past few days has been crazy, but we got this. Just trust the plan. Just know that God did not have you come this far to leave you. So I don't care what your situation look like. Just trust that you're going to come out on top. And I also wanted to tell y'all this. The reason they mad is because they see what's happening for you. Like, people see stuff before you even see stuff. Like, people know you him, you her, you a king, you a queen before you even realize it. Some of y'all, I'm not going to say everybody, but majority of people see the light on you and how you irritate the demons when you walk in the room, you ain't did nothing to them. So that's a sign like you really got it like that. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, that's why they mad, because all the black magic they did on you is not working. You know, all the slander they did on you is not working, you know. And you still out here doing it, you know, like you passed the humiliation ritual. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you ain't, nothing can break you. It's like you still standing strong. They see how other people gravitate towards you. They see how you thriving. You know, you might have moved away from your hometown. You never went back. You know, you still thriving. You probably doing better than you were. They seeing that, you know, stuff don't bother you no more. Like, you might used to be the type to always cuss people out. Somebody say something to you, you got to tell them about their stuff. But lately, you ain't been doing that. You know, you've been having good spirit, a good attitude and stuff like that. So they don't like that, you know, because like now they don't even know like what get under your skin. Because, you know, like people, they'll just be in your life sometimes to just stop what you got going on. So it's like, if they see now like that the stuff not working, it's like, you know. But it's been a trip about like just keep going for real. Like, y'all, I had scratched myself on the water slide. Oh my gosh. I just like, let me stay on topic. But that's why they mad at y'all for real, because it's like nothing's working against you. It's like no matter what attacks they send your way, you still thriving. You know, it's like they paying the witch doctor to do spells on you. It's not working. You know, they talking about you, but people still love you. You know, like you probably could have just been in a relationship and that person dodged you out, and then now you got a new man. He trained you like royalty, you know. So it's like no matter what they do, it's not stopping nothing. So I just want y'all to know, like, just keep going, because like y'all here, and just know this, like when you getting attacked and stuff like going left, like just say like you might got I'm just gonna say you might got an eviction notice and you probably tripping, you probably wondering like, dang, where I'm gonna stay, you know, what's my next move? But just trust that God is never gonna take nothing away from you and not bless you with more. So you might have to get evicted from that, you know, 1 bedroom apartment so you can move into your 5 bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? So don't be so upset with like stuff going bad. Kind of be happy, because in the midst of chaos, that's when you know God doing like a new thing in your life, like for real. Oh, I'm sorry, Chief Curtis. My condolences. So I just want y'all to just keep focused. Like, just keep going. Like, this is not the time to be quitting. This is not the time to be giving up. And that's why they mad at y'all, because of how resilient y'all are. Like, nothing can break y'all. You know, like, even if it do break you, cry and get out of there. Like, don't just stay in that down place. You know, like, just get out of there. Y'all like the video, please. If you can, please like the video. It gets the algorithm going. But yeah, and that's why they mad. Like, they mad because you still smiling, you happy. Like, they see how other people love you. They see how other people, you know, like, you just bright people up. And like, y'all, if y'all only knew how many people would want your life, like, some people really want your life. So think about that. Like, you always doing better than somebody. So don't be so down on yourself. Like, somebody right now wish they had your car, wish they had your apartment, wish they had your 9 to 5, wish they had your spouse, wish they had your looks, your followers, whatever you got going on, they wish they had it. So y'all have to know that regardless of like what your circumstances look like, you still it's that person, you know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes I get like that, like I might be down, my bank account might be low, and I forget like I'm still her, you know. I can't let materialistic thing distract me from knowing like, you know, who I am or whatever like that. So I just wanted to tell y'all that that's why they mad, because nothing they doing is working. You know, God got his hand over your life, and the text is not working. And y'all just really need to just stay out the way. Like, it's cool to do stuff, but if you just like me, y'all know me. Y'all know I used to love to party. I used to love to just be outside. Like, you can't really pay me to stay in the house. Like, even if I had a man, like, we going outside, we going to the strip club, we going to get food in the strip club, we going to the club on dates. Like, if y'all been following my journey. But like now that I'm out here in Texas, like I really just be in the house. Like I don't even like want to go outside. Like it could be a weekend, I could have money in my pocket, you know, I could be looking good, I could have just got my hair done, and I'll still just want to sit in the house, because honestly, like I've outgrown those places. And even though I do music and I still have to be there, but it's like now I have to pay, I get paid to be there. So I just have like a good morning, guys, how are y'all doing today? I just have like a different mindset. So I just want y'all to like don't force change either. Like if you know if you somewhere and your gut just not feeling right, leave. You probably just outgrown that environment, and it's okay. Like that's why people be mad at you, because like you outgrown certain situations that they still stuck in. Like y'all know I moved away from my hometown almost 2 years now. It's been a year and 7 months. And even me just moving away from my hometown, like when I go back and I'm just like, people still doing the same stuff, or you know they just still live here. And y'all know I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. Like it's really bad there. So it's like for people to just still live in Birmingham, Alabama, not trying to move out, seeing how bad it is. Like y'all, it looks so bad. Like it looks so bad. And like I'm from there, you know, and like I said, me just going back home, I probably hadn't been there in like 7 months. And I had went, and y'all, it looks so just run down and just so poverty. It just looks so bad in certain areas. And you know, I be liking to be in the hood, because that's where all the stuff go on. Y'all, it just looks so bad. So it's like people be mad at you just because you have outgrown certain situations. Like they'll be mad at you because you want to move to another state, or they'll be mad at you because you probably want to quit your 9 to 5 and be an entrepreneur. Whatever it is that you're doing, they're just gonna be upset because it makes them look at their lives. And it's not so much about you. It's just the fact that like, dang, like she doing this, I'm still living here. And even though you probably not even competition with them, like you just, you know, God calls you, you listen, you answer the phone, and you stepped out on faith. A lot of people don't want to be uncomfortable. Like me, when I was in Alabama, I tell you all the time, like in Alabama, I was like, I was good. You know, I really had no issues. But then when stuff started going left, well, God was like stripping me everything. I'm like, okay, God, you really finna put me on this path, because that was my prayer. I'm like, okay, God, I want to move to another state. I don't know how to go about it. So when he like started stripping me everything, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna step out on faith. I'm gonna do it. I see the plans he having for my life. If y'all have not, go listen to not Winning Season. That's my previous song. Listen to Winning Season too, because definitely in my winning season, I feel like I be manifesting everything. Because I wrote that song like 2 years ago, and it's definitely happening for me. I got posted on a lot of blogs over the weekend. Crazy, like just scrolling, seeing yourself. But it's happening for me. But Get Into It is out now. So if y'all want to go download that, I would appreciate it. Go listen to it. Just listen to the lyrics. You know, it's basically just telling you to just stay focused, get some money, like distract the noise or whatever like that. The video is out also. I'm almost at 20,000 views. So thank y'all. I think I'm at like 15,000 views. So let's get to 20,000. I appreciate y'all for that. But yeah, let me read these comments. He said, I don't know who your mom and dad is, but God is definitely your father. You special in real life. Amen. But yeah, so I just want y'all to know that, like, keep going. Don't worry about if they being mad at you or not, because, like, long as, like, God happy with you, like, elf people, for real. Like, you really got to have that, like, elf people mentality, because, like, people will tell you stuff that they won't even do for themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have people telling me all the time, like, oh, you moved to another state, but y'all still in the same place. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be intrigued by you. Like, they like, dang, she really did it, but they don't know how to tell you that. Like, they really be fascinated by you. They like, dang, you know, because a lot of people want to do stuff, but fear stops a lot of people. And like I said, I went from like a rent was like $800 to now I'm paying like $1,700, you know, like double what I was paying back home. And it was scary, you know. And then mind you, like I didn't know nobody here at first. Like I'm good now, but like at first I hated it here. I hated Dallas so bad. Like it was just too big, too much. I'm from a small town. I hated it here, but now that I'm here, like, yeah, I see so many videos on YouTube where people like, God told me to move to Dallas. God told me to move to, and I'm like, okay, I see what God doing. Like he doing his big one. I see what he doing. And ever since I moved here, my music has just took off. Like when I was in Alabama, like I'm popular there, but I used to always be like in Alabama and Atlanta. But like since I moved to Texas, like I feel like it's just doing what it's got to do. It's really doing this big one. But if y'all read the Bible, it say like no prophet is respected in their hometown. So if you really want to be like really successful, you just have to leave your hometown. Like I don't care if you go 2 hours away, 4 hours away, just get out your comfort zone. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. But let them be mad. We not, you know, we not going back to nothing we used to do. And I feel like that's another reason why people be mad, because like they so used to like a certain you, like they don't even know you no more. Like you really would have to like reintroduce yourself to people, like because they so used to the old you that like they don't even know how to have a conversation with the new you or like approach the new you, because they're so used to the old you know. Like even when I went back home and like I had went out or whatever, I was like outside a lot, and like I would see people and I'm like, dang, you in the same club, you in the same situation. Even though I'm not in competition with nobody, this is just what I was just thinking to myself, because I'm real observant. Like I'll be, you know, in the club, in the section, I just be peeping the scene. And I was just seeing like a lot of people. I'm like, dang, you still in here? Like, dang, you know. And I ain't probably had been in there. I think that was my first time going in there in like 2-3 years. Like it's been a minute, you know. So it was just because I was back home and I had want to go out. I was like, I want to go out, you know. Birmingham fun. Like if you from Birmingham, it's fun, but you taking a risk, you know, on your safety. But for the most part, we know how to party and have a good time. And I don't go out in Dallas like that, so I was like, okay, let me go out. But just like seeing the people that was still there in the same situation, I was just like, and y'all, it looks so bad. Like, emphasis on how bad it looked. But anyway, it's just, don't worry about it. Like, just keep going. Like, that's the best I could tell y'all. Because if y'all getting attacked right now, just know that, like, God is working through the storm. Because, like, you can't really, like, I mean, it's rare in life where, like, stuff just be going good. But for the most part, to get to that next level, like, that extreme next level, you got to go through some stuff. Like, and it's just for real. Like, and you got to just be resilient, because God trying to see how bad you really want it. And I feel like it's hard being poor and it's hard being successful. Pick your battles. Like, you know, it's hard to work a 9 to 5. It's hard to be an entrepreneur. Pick your battles. Like, I feel like it's easy to quit. It's easy to just say, I give up. I'm not going to do this. But if you change your mindset and you're like, okay, why the enemy keep attacking me? He only attacking you because his purpose is only to stop what God got for your life. So if the enemy keep attacking you, you doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Like, change our mindset. Like, if stuff just keep going left, just be like, okay, God, I know something good coming. Like, if your car got repoed, he finna bless you with that 2024 Mercedes G-Wagon you want. You know, if you lost your crib, he finna bless you with that 5-bedroom. You know, if your man left you, your girl left you, he finna bring your wife or your husband. So don't trip. Like, I feel like sometimes you gotta lose stuff to get what you really want, because that's what's been happening to me. You know, like, not in that extreme, but like, I'm losing a lot of stuff, but I'm gaining a lot of better stuff. And like, even when I'm not even realizing what's going on, I'm like, dang. And you know, 6 weeks later or 8 weeks later, I'm like, sit back and think, I'm like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. You know, so y'all just keep going, okay? Like, that's the best advice I can give y'all. Don't care if they mad at you. Don't care if you lost friends. Like, God gonna replace new everything. Like, you gonna have new friends. Like, you know, people who more up to speed now. You're gonna have new network opportunities, new everything, like a new house, a new life, you know. Like, he gonna replace all that. Because I used to be like that too. Like, I was so lonely. Like, I hated it out here. I was so lonely and just isolated. But in that midst of being alone, I feel like God trying to just really focus on you, and he just wants your full divided attention. Because like, when it's just you and God, you ain't got nobody in your corner, you ain't got nobody to run to, you really got to trust on him. When you just out here by yourself and you like, okay, I don't got nobody to call on, you might need $20 for gas, and just say you trying to go to a job interview, and you ain't even got no gas to get to the job interview, or you need to buy a new suit for the job interview, or you need to buy a toothbrush, whatever, but you probably just ain't got it, you know. And then out the blue, somebody might just cash up you $40 or Apple Pay you $100, or a stranger might just walk up and be like, I just wanted to give you this. Like, he gonna always have your back. And I'm a real believer of this. Like, I remember this one time, this was a long time ago, this was like 2017, and me and my baby daddy had just broke up, and I was so used to like being in a family. Like, I wasn't used to being like a single mom with kids. I was always used to being in a relationship with kids. So once I seen like I was gonna have to be a single mom with kids, it was rough, you know? So I remember the guy I was staying with at the time, he had got mad at me. He had put me out at like 4 in the morning, y'all. I had to be at work in like 2 hours. So he got mad at me and he put me out his house at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't have nowhere to go. Like I said, I'm waiting on my house to get ready. I'm staying here, whatever. So I had like an SUV at the time. So I had just parked my truck behind this church, and I had slept in my car for like 2 hours before I went to work. And I used to work 12-hour shifts. This when I was working at the hospital. So I used to work 12-hour shifts, and I had to be at work in like 2 hours. So I took a nap. I had to be at work at 6:45. So I woke up. I went straight to work, and my supervisor, she was real cool. So I had told her what was going on. I was like, yeah, he put me out or whatever like that. And you know, y'all know how white people is. They so funny. They just real caring. So she let me clock out. I remember like working for like 2 hours, and she let me clock out for like 4 hours, and I went and slept in my truck. Y'all, in the midst of me doing all that resting, trying to get my strength back, I had missed a phone call with I had got approved for my house, and the landlord was saying I can make the payment and stuff like that. So I think I had to pay $1,500 because it was first month. My rent was $800, so 16. Well, my rent was $725, so I just used to say 800 rounded up. So it was $725, so times 2, I'm just gonna say $1,500. And I ended up getting a call. All this happened the same day. I had ended up getting a call from like child support. It was like, and I don't even got nobody on child support, so that's why I was like, huh? And it was the child support lady was calling. She was like that I had a card on there, and it was like $3,000 on the card, y'all. And it was from like 2-3 years ago from my oldest son dad, when we was going to court, and they had put him on child support, but he didn't have a job. So I never worried about it because he was on child support for like 5 years, but he didn't have a job. So I never was stressed about it. But I guess they had deducted his taxes or something like that. And y'all, that's how I was able to move in my house. Like, I swear to God. So I always tell people that testimony, because I feel like it took for me to have to like sleep in my car a little bit, you know, lose a little wrist, be uncomfortable. And it wasn't even long. I swear it probably was like in a whole 12-hour span, you know. So when that had happened, I had ended up moving to my house, and I stayed there for like 5 years. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, if y'all going through stuff, kind of be happy. Like, I know that sound bad, but like in the midst of the storm, God doing something new in your life, and he really like working on you, you know, like he doing a new thing. So y'all gotta just take that into consideration. Y'all been trying to take these red nails off. Hell, I'm just got beauty pasta. I mean, I'm gonna go to the beauty shop. To the nail shop. I done got dark. I've been in the sun. We've been outside. We had went to the swim park or whatever. Me and the kids. Y'all, we stayed there for 7 hours. Like 7 hours in the sun. And it was outside. I had on sunscreen and everything. Y'all, was not this dark like 3 days ago. But anyway, let me stay on focus. Let me stay on topic, because I be getting off topic. But yeah. Like, even my skin peeling on my lips. The sun ain't no joke. That's a lemon. I be rubbing lemon on my skin. But yeah, that's what I want y'all to just realize. Like, in the midst of like all the chaos, God is doing something new. And I know that for me too. Like, anytime like he takes them away, and it might be something like you really want. Sometimes we be thinking like we don't deserve better, and it's like we do deserve better. And like, anytime God like takes something from me, he always bless me with something better. I swear to God. I don't care what it is. It's always be better. And I be like, dang, I be trying to hold on to this and all that. And he be like, you know, and just know, like, God, whatever you want, God got it way better. Like, he gonna have like a way better plan. Whatever you believe in, you know, I believe in God, but whatever like higher power you believe in, if you believe in anything, you know, just know that like God ain't put you on this earth just to be struggling. Like, just trust the process. Like, every successful person, they got a story, they got a testimony, they got something that they did that got them to the next level. You know, like they probably had to. I just feel like you have to just be uncomfortable to live the life you want to live, because I feel like I'm finna go real crazy on the music. Like over the weekend, like so many like blogs and like famous people was hitting me up because they seen my song. So I'm just like, and I ain't even been posting for real, because like I really been giving my kids all my attention. So like I ain't even been like making videos or content or nothing like that for real. I just be, you know, sharing my stuff or whatever I could do. But it was like the people was seeing me. I guess they was seeing me from the blogs or whatever. Like I was like promoting myself or whatever. So like they was seeing me from the blogs and they was like commenting, hitting me up. But it was like the big play, and I'm like on the radar for shooters, famous animal follow me on Instagram, and it's like all these platforms that I've never done. Like, because I feel like that ain't really my wave, you know, like you don't have to go on every platform because you do music. But the fact that like I've never been on these people platform, I don't even follow these people, and they follow me on Instagram and everything over the weekend. Like I got like a lot of attention over the weekend. And I'm thankful for it, but it was like, dang, okay, guy, you know, because like when you be scrolling, you see yourself, it can kind of be like, oh, wow, okay, like, you know, and then like to not get no negative feedback, even though negative feedback's gonna come with it, but it was just like, I feel like God's just preparing me for celebrity status, because it's definitely happening, y'all, for real. So this is what I want y'all to realize, like, just trust the process, like, no matter what it's looking like, because I hear like a lot of famous people, like, I remember YBN Amir, he was like, when, rubbing off the paint took off, their lights was off. Yeah. He said his lights was off. Who else? It was somebody else. Steve Harvey. I know he got a testimony. He was like, he didn't even have no money. I think, yeah, he didn't even have no money, and he had a call on a payphone or something. And he said when it hung up, for some reason, it wasn't them. I say it wasn't them a guy, because when stuff like that be happening, it be God. That's what I say. But he was like, when he hung up the phone and he picked the phone back up, it was a voice. It went to his voicemail. He was like, it was weird, and it was the man from some comedy show asking him to come perform, and he ended up winning like the money, and then that money got him some more money, and he just took off from there. You know, so just really trust the process, and sometimes you got to be in that uncomfortable area so you can get to where you got to go. Because like, just say like if you was comfortable with all your bills paid, you know, you ain't got no worries, you probably wouldn't even have needed to use that phone or do whatever to get that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, God funny, he working mysterious ways. Like, because I feel like stuff like that be happening too. Like, if this one never happened, I want to never meet this person. Or if I want to never been here, I want to never meet this person. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of like try to have that mindset, because I'm for real. Like, that's really what be going on. But I just wanted to get on here and make this quick little video, because I did miss y'all YouTube. I ain't been on here in a minute. But just stay strong, okay? If nobody tells you they proud of you, I'm proud of you. And just trust that you're going to make out of this situation on top. And going through stuff make you appreciate what's to come. Because I feel like if you ain't really going through nothing, or like had stuff taken away from you, you're not going to appreciate what's to come. It'll make you kind of like want to hold on to it a little more. So don't get upset. Like, if God removing something from your life, like, just know that he going to replace it with better. Like, and I don't care what it is, y'all. I don't care what it is. People, person, place, or thing. It don't matter. If you praying and you asking God, you like, okay, God, I done worked on myself. I'm ready for my spouse. Send my spouse. Don't be surprised when you meet your spouse. That's all I'm saying. Because prayers like that, God be coming through fast. Especially like, that's how you'll know when you being obedient, you doing everything God wants you to do, he gonna reward you. Like, you his child. So if he telling you to do this, and you fasting and you praying and you trying to be celibate and you trying to just have like a good life, you doing stuff. Because like me, I be falling short. But for the most part, I be trying to live righteous. Like, that's what I be saying. Like, I'm not perfect at all, but I do try, and I do like have a God first mindset. Like, I be like, okay, I talk to God about anything. Like, it could be anything. I be like, okay, God, what you think? Or woo woo. Like, I just talk to him. You know, like, I'm just not out here just making decisions on my own. So I want y'all to just have that mindset also. But I'm proud of y'all. If nobody told y'all they proud of y'all, I'm proud of y'all. keep going, okay? We in this together. Like, everybody just chasing a dream. We all out here chasing a goal. We all out here trying to grind for a better life to have for our kids. Like, it's not even about me no more. It's about my kids. Like, I gotta have stuff for my kids. You know, I gotta lead them generational stuff. I can't be how my parents did me. You know, they gotta have something, because life is short. We only got like what, 70 years on this earth, and that's gonna go by really fast. It's not gonna go by fast. I mean, slow. It's gonna go by really, really fast. But anyways, y'all, this your girl Poca Nova. Make sure to go stream, get into it, out now on all platforms. Go watch the video if you haven't. I got 2 videos, so I'm almost at 20,000 views on one video, and I think the other video got like 3,000 views. So people's watching it, it's getting attention or whatever. Just gotta keep promoting it and keep doing my big one or whatever. And yeah, anything you know about me in the description box. I love you guys. Yeah, I see that little happy glow, because I've been happy lately. Like, I just been happy. Like, I don't know if it's because my kids up here or what, but life been good. I'm finna get in the move to my new crib. It's crazy because I've been in my place a year. My lease up next month, so I'm finna move. So this will be my second place in Texas. So it's scary, you know, because it's like, damn, girl, you really doing it. And like, I be hard on myself too, but it's like, I'm doing it, you know. So I'm proud of me too. I have to tell myself that too, because you know, you're doing it. But anyway, y'all got me tearing up. I will see y'all in my next video. Have a good day.